Mic goes in. Mic goes out. Mic goes in. Voice comes out.
What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm making a very typical side of made in Puerto Rico. It's arroz con gandules. What that is rice and pigeon peas. So the recipe is completely vegan, and I'm gonna twist it up a little bit and make it my own. And I'm gonna be topping it off with a rose made from an avocado, which is something that I learned from Avant. He has a channel, and his channel is completely vegan. He has beautiful recipes, and he has a cookbook coming out in the winter. So if you guys are celebrating Christmas and you don't know what to cook, he has a cookbook that's gonna be out by then. So check out his page. Definitely follow the link below and stay inspired. I'm gonna show you exactly what you need to make it. So the first thing we need is 1 tablespoon of sofrito, and if you don't know what that is, follow the link that's popping up on the screen right now, and that gives you the recipe to make it. And what I'm doing with this awesome sofrito, I'm making a cookbook from it. So a lot of the recipes that I do, the base ingredient is a sofrito. So I am merging the Mexican culinary world and the Puerto Rican culinary world into one awesome cookbook. So that cookbook will be out this month, May 2018. So definitely check it out. So 1 tablespoon of sofrito, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, 3 olives, and a little bit of that juice, because that really does make a difference in your recipe. 1 teaspoon of turmeric, 1 not chicken cubes. So this is chicken bouillon, but it is completely vegan because the other ones have chicken fat in it. So if you guys are interested in finding out how to get this, I'm gonna link the link below so that you guys can also find it. 1 bay leaf and 2 teaspoons of sazon. So I made a video of sazon, of how to make it at home, and if you're interested in making your own, follow the link that just popped up. So 2 teaspoons of that. So 1 avocado for our rose, 1 can of pigeon peas. These have been washed and strained, and today we are going to use a 1.5 cup of grain recipe. So I have 1 cup here and 1/4, and 1/4 cup of quinoa. This is gonna be the little twist that I added to the recipe. So this in total gives me 1.5 cups. So when we use 1.5 cups of grains, we double that in water, which gives us 3 cups of water. So 3 cups of water is the last thing we need. And definitely 1 medium pot. So we're gonna start off our recipe by getting our pot nice and hot. We're gonna put in our olive oil and our sofrito, and we're gonna let the sofrito cook there for about a minute. Alright guys, so I have my sofrito and it's been cooking in the olive oil for about a minute. So the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to add my 3 cups of water. I'm going to add my turmeric and my 2 teaspoons of sazon, my beautiful 3 olives. With that juice, remember, that juice, it adds a kick. And for those of you who hate olives, I used to hate them too until once my mother-in-law made me a salad and they had olives, and it was delicious. And I fell in love with olives ever since then. And I realized how much they can amp up a recipe. Like, they can add so much flavor to it. So now I add like 3 to my recipe, and I add the little juice in it, which is very important. So I broke down the little cube of bouillon in there, and what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to bring it to a boil. So once all of this is boiling, I'm going to add in my rice, my quinoa, and my gandules. So let's put this on the stove and get it boiling. All right, so once it comes to a boil, this is when I'm going to add the rice. And I'm going to add the quinoa and the gandules. Watch out with those splashes. I'm gonna give that a stir, and I'm gonna simmer that for 5 minutes. And once those 5 minutes went by, I'm gonna cover it and I'm gonna cook it on low heat for 15 minutes or until the rice is nice and soft. Okay guys, so while my arroz con gandules is on the stove cooking, I am going to attempt this avocado rose. So the first thing that I'm going to do is cut my avocado in half like this. Man, he made it look so easy, so I'm hoping that I can be as awesome as he was. So what he did is he peeled his avocado, like so, without denting it, so. And definitely check out his channel, you guys. He has some awesome recipes. And I'm gonna slice it from beginning to end. And I'm gonna slice them as thin as possible. Actually, that feels more comfortable. All right, so I sliced it as thin as I possibly could. And the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fan it out. Like that. And I'm gonna fan it out as much as I can. And I'm gonna end up making like this U, which that U is gonna make it really easy for me to just roll it up into a rose. So I'm gonna fan it out as far apart as I can, like this. And it's really hard because he says not to touch it as much, and it's hard not to touch it if you're trying to fan it apart, but just be as delicate as you possibly can. Really, really delicate, like that. And this is a smaller avocado, so my rose is gonna be smaller. I'm gonna take off the little pit. Okay. Okay. I guess this is the U that I'm gonna end up with, and I'm gonna start by rolling in. And I'm gonna roll in starting with the tip because these pieces are smaller. Okay. And you're gonna roll it up as tight as you possibly can too, so you don't have any like empty spots, voids. And just roll. There we go. That is pretty, very, very pretty. So I'm gonna top off my arroz con gandules with this beautiful, beautiful rose. In Puerto Rico, there's avocado trees everywhere, like literally everywhere. We would go on walks and you would see mangoes and oranges and avocados and all kinds of fruits and vegetables just on the floor, and it was just so many trees that it was impossible to pick them all up. And I remember seeing some huge avocados out there. I mean, avocados that didn't even fit in my hand. I could just imagine what kind of rose that would make. But yes, my rose is done. It's tiny and it's adorable. I'm not gonna say it was easy to make. It was tedious, but Gaz, you did an awesome job on yours, so shout out to you. And definitely check out his page, you guys. So once our arroz con gandules is done, I'm gonna put this beautiful, beautiful rose on it, so stay tuned. All right, it's been cooking for 10 minutes on low to medium heat. And this is what it looks like, voila. Doesn't it look awesome? It looks delicious. I can't wait to top this off with that beautiful avocado. So I got my handy dandy bowl and I'm going to pour. Oh my God, this looks so cool. The quinoa adds so much benefits and vitamins. And oh my God, look at the little olive, yum. So I'm gonna serve this like that. Oh, beautiful. This is just beautiful. And now, with all the love in the world, I'm gonna put that avocado on top. Moment of truth. Drum roll, please. Oh God, here we go. Gonna pick it up using my knife. And on top. Perfection. Beautiful. Just beautiful. And of course, no, I think I like that on the side. Beautiful. And that is it for today's recipe, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I am about to enjoy it. If you like the recipe, please give it a thumbs up, give it a like, and definitely subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to click on that little bell on the side so that every time I upload a video, you get notified. So like, comment. If you have any questions or comments, put them down below. I am gonna link Gaz's YouTube so you guys can check out how he did it and how he incorporated it into his recipe. So thank you guys. Have an awesome day. Buen provecho.